Hi, today we're going to be talking about how to edit in LAMP. So this is LAMP. This is the full layout. At the top, you see it says Vocab and menu. So if we went over here to Vocab, selected that, choose new vocab, we would get all the different LAMP vocabularies that we could add on to our system. So the full version is the version that allows us to do multiple hits. So we'll go into that and show you. It's a very robust system. It allows linked phrases and for us to talk about anything and everything. So we could say, I'm ready to play something. What do I want to play? I want to play with a toy. My favorite thing is bubbles. So it allows us to link through all the pages. If we were to go, let's clear this out, back up here to vocabulary, and maybe we were wanting to just start with a one hit. One hit allows us to just push one button. Play. That's the only thing we could have said. I can't say anything else in terms of icon use about play. We could say other words on this main page, but we really can't go in and talk about other things. So I could go back to vocab, choose new vocab. Let's check out transition. There are some sequencing, play, but it's limited. There's not a lot of vocabulary. This might be a really great start for people who are just being exposed to AAC or just being exposed to the motor plan with LAMP. It gives you some vocabulary, but it does not give you all the different food choices related to eating. It doesn't give you all the different language that you might say going into social language, please, thank you, things like that. It gives you some of them, as you can see. This might be a great place to start where we have this main page. We have all these core words to start. And then maybe we can go in and link a few very personalized icons here. The caution with that would be is, let's say we think, oh man, we are ready. We are ready to really add in some more vocabulary. So I'm going to go into the full version. And now when I go into feel, whoa, there's a lot more. And if I put in all these other feelings that this student had, and we put sick over here, now sick is up here, and the motor plan for that will be a little bit different. LAMP is really built on motor planning and the brain's recall of where these icons are within the system. So something I like to point out with LAMP is that under color is the word orange. And as you can see, orange is an orange because an orange is an orange. No matter if you say orange to mean color or orange to mean fruit, it's essentially the same thing. It's the same word, right? It's the same way our mouth says it. So we wouldn't put orange down here in eat and fruit because orange was already on that page, already on the color page. So it's in one place. Things are in one place. So that is really helpful for memory because unlike category-based AAC systems like Touch, Chat, Snap, Core, and Proloquo, in LAMP, things are really only in one spot. So your brain does remember. But that's really important when we think about programming, because if we want to say something and add something really personal, where are we going to put it? So really being diligent about that. I've had some teams add, like for students who are Gestalt processors, sometimes they add some of their phrases under mine. Or phrases related to things they like to play or things they like to watch. So if we were going to add in some particular favorites from a show, maybe we go into watch and down here we put in favorite gestalts from shows. So just something to think about. But if we're going to be editing something in LAMP, it's pretty easy. We would want to make sure first, let's go up into vocabulary, that we have copied a vocabulary. As you can see down here, I have two. One is called Spanish, that's so I can edit in a Spanish vocabulary, and one is called trial. So if we wanted to edit in LAMP Words for Life full, we could do, I'll just select the trial one, but I'll actually show you how I did that. So we want to be in our vocabulary options. So let's go back out so I can show you that again. So here is LAMP. We're going to choose a vocabulary, choose new vocabulary. Now we're going to come over here to menu and select copy of vocab. So we're going to pick which vocabulary we're going to be using with our student. We're going to select this Words for Life full at this time. And we're going to come up here, we're going to copy it. Full can edit, or you can title it, you know what, let's title it someone's initials. I'll do mine. RP full. You can title it the date, you can title it whatever you want to title it, it's up to you. And then we're going to select done and save because we're done and we're ready to save. And now here it is, RP full. So now we're ready to go in here and we are ready to personalize. So let's say we want to personalize something about a person. We're going to come in here to all, and up here is mom. We've got sister, we've got words about people, okay? Brother, dad, but man, I don't really see grandmother. Is it under family? Let's look. There it is, grandmother. So I don't have to add anything about my grandma because here she is. Maybe what I really want to do for this one, this is grandmother, formal, this says grandma. That's not what my grandma looks like. So maybe I want to add in a picture of my grandma. So I would go over here, I'm in this page and I'm already ready to like change this button. Don't have to do anything. So I'm going to come over here to menu and I'm going to select edit page. Going to come down here to grandma. Oh, pointing out this red bar. That's how you know you're in editing mode. Also, this says blank. It looks very different. Clearly, you're in editing mode. So you're going to choose grandma. And we're going to choose edit this button. I'm going to keep grandma. Maybe I want to call it Grandma Phyllis. That's not my grandma's name, but I don't know why I thought of that. Okay. Then we're going to come down here to get rid of the keyboard. And I want to change this picture because grandma don't look like that. So we're going to import an image and I would go to my image library or take a picture of my grandma or something like that so that I have a personalized picture of my grandma. I don't have that on my iPad right now, so I'm not going to do it, but that's how you would change it. You could also select a new image. So maybe I feel like, I don't like that picture. I'm going to go up here to search both of these vocabularies. So I could search the MinSpeak symbols, which is what LAMP utilizes, or user symbols, but I'm going to go up and just search grandma, and I need to take out Phyllis because we don't know what Grandma Phyllis looks like. And let's search. Hey, there's 3. Maybe this is what my grandma looks like. Maybe my grandma is black. So we're going to put her in and we're going to save. Now I feel like that looks more like my grandma. All right, great. So I've got that set. I might want to change grandpa, who knows? Now we're going to go out of editing. We are done. And there she is, Grandma Phyllis. Let's see. It's right there, ready to be shown. Awesome. We could change information about things in our house. Maybe if there's specific photos we want to add or things we want to say about our house. So the possibilities are endless. My has a lot of information about my name is, I live in. I would also really be mindful because of the way LAMP is set up that we really don't want to have this here and then have it in another spot. Some people put things in mine. They put a lot of personalized information here. That's great. That's fine. If that's what you want to do and you want to edit that, just make sure that under my, it's not also there because that just is another place to have another place to have another thing to have another thing. So just keeping it unified. I think that is it. Oh, one thing else, let's go over here to menu and we're going to look at some system-wide things. So if we wanted to change things like the look, the voice, things like that, we would go into settings and we would come down, scroll down to speech. And as you can see, we have Ivy's voice right now, but I am saying, let's say this is a male that we're using. So maybe we want to change the voice from Ivy to Alex. We can test it out here. Let's try it. We don't have a secondary language voice, so we could also change things, like I said, about the font, things about how the buttons look. We're going to just say done right now. Let's listen. That still sounded like a female. So I want to check that actually. Let's go to menu, settings, scroll down here to speech. We have Alex. Maybe we also need to have Alex, maybe Alex is female and I'm just not gendering them. And I want to make it a little faster because it sounded slow. Voice pitch is going to be normal. Okay. Now let's try it out. Let's see, we're going to do play. Okay, that's just what Alex sounds like. So thinking about that, it might be helpful to have, you can record voices on these too, I believe. One other thing is if we go into menu, let's check out Vocab Builder here for a second. Vocab Builder allows us to show and hide a lot of words at a time. So let's go into on. We're going to quick edit. Okay, I haven't really done this before. Let's quick edit the word where. Oh, this is pretty cool. So it looks like you're able to add words really quickly in here. That's really neat. Vocab Builder is something that I would like to explore more for you guys. If you know more about this, please let me know. But there is a way to quickly edit, and I'm going to have to get back to y'all on that. But let's see here. If I do disabled all, let's see what happens. Show enabled, show all. That is not it. And so I don't, oh, look, did I do it? I did. I hid everything. Oh no, panic. I'm just kidding. So we would want to, if you always never feel like what you're going to do is going to mess up the entire thing. The reason we've copied a vocab is because we can always create a new one and start over. Hopefully you won't have to do that. We're going to go over how to back up some of these to a drive. But we want to take it off. We want to show all. Ooh, let's see what happens. We're going to be done. Oh, phew, it's all back. So just remember, you're never going to mess anything up. And let's still see if Grandma Phyllis is there. So I'm going to go into all, into people, and go into my family. And there she is. Grandma Phyllis. Love it. So that's some very, very basic editing in LAMP. I hope it was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.